Hello, and welcome to today's episode of Man, We're Too Old for This, here on the Nerd Eternal Network. I'll be your host for the day, the experienced some call Jason, and with me,
The Todd Bob.
CDL 113.
And the token constantly congested, Tarky.
always sick.
It's that time of year. It's been like a week now.
It's all the rain.
It's probably the weather changing back and forth. So anyway, today we're going to be talking about our favorite comic movies. For the purposes of this conversation, we are basically disallowing anything that is the MCU. Really anything that is Marvel from Blade up. I guess with the Fox movies.
Yeah, none of that. No Fox.
Nothing Marvel at all
Yeah.
from Blade up.
No Fox Men. No. Hell. Yeah. No Fox Men. Nothing.
No Sony.
What's your favorite comic movie nobody else watched?
Kind of. I mean, it's our offbeat.
Well, hell.
It's our your favorite off-brand
Yeah.
comic movie.
Other than that, everybody's sitting there going, "I like Captain America: Winter Soldier." Oh, fuck that. It's too easy. Challenge people.
Indeed. So who wants to start off?
I guess I'll start.
Go for it.
Now these are, let me ask a question. Are we talking movies that became comic books or comic books?
Comic book movies. Somebody took a comic book, made it a movie.
Then I guess I have to go with the classic Christopher Reeve Superman.
That's not new.
I like the.
My only problem was he said classic, but I heard plastic. I was like, huh?
There's a plastic. There's a plastic.
Is that like a
Christopher Reeve?
backhanded? Is that like a backhanded compliment?
No, the Christopher Reeve Superman.
Yes.
The first one, you just get classic Superman. The second one, you get one of the best lines ever. They just killed Superman.
Well, which
Let's
one are you
kill
going
him.
with?
Yeah,
Are you going with one or
you
two?
taking all of them. Shit.
Favorite comic book movie?
We'll go with Superman 1.
Am I making this too complex?
It's too complex.
Okay.
I don't get it.
Single, individual, favorite
All
comic
right.
book movie. There we go.
I hated that one as a kid.
The first one?
I hated the first time I saw Christopher Reeve as Superman. I hated it because I looked at because I was a little kid and I watched Super Friends and Superman was built. I read my dad's comics. He had muscles, and I saw Christopher Reeve. I was like, "You're too damn skinny to be Superman." I can remember me and Dad both sitting there going, "I don't like this. I don't like it either." I'm pretty sure that Superman would lose to Batman. Of course he would, because Batman was cool. What? That was our fight back when most of my childhood. Well, hell, I fight to this day. Yeah. Dad grew up loving Superman. I grew up loving Batman. Batman was cool. According to me.
And my only problem with the first one, liked it fine as a kid because I was just excited to see Superman.
Yeah.
But like rewatching it, after I'd seen it the first time or so, rewatching it, he didn't really fight anything,
Yeah. I think one of the things I liked about it is
I'm going to continue this conversation acting like I've seen this film.
You've never seen Superman the movie?
we're gonna pull your fucking
What the
nerd card. Your nerd
He doesn't
card's
really
back
claim.
here.
He never really claims to be a comic nerd though. So.
Ew.
It's like the first Batman film that came out to movies I didn't see.
Well, he wasn't alive when it came out. So he was old.
But
when he was born.
that's true.
I've seen I don't know how many movies that came out long before
That's
I
true.
was born.
Yeah, you seen The Wizard of Oz 2?
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I've seen 1 and 2. I've seen the cartoons based off of it.
Alright.
The Wizard of Oz 2. You mean the real dark one? With
Yes.
the bar?
Return of.
Return to Oz.
Yes.
Which was,
Anyway.
when I saw it, I thought it was
Anyway.
Where
Yeah.
it looks like she was in some.
I'm going to continue this conversation like I've seen this film.
Have you at least seen pictures of Reeves in the costume?
I'm sure I have, yeah.
So anyway, you were talking about why this was your favorite.
I'm sorry, I'm still on looking at giving him a dirty look. How could you have not seen him? That's your homework.
Yeah, it's not like it's a Rocky or a Rambo that you wouldn't want to see. Goodness. All right, what about you?
No,
My God, you
Oh.
suck.
Whoa, how dare you! I
One of the
liked
reasons
half
that-
the Rocky films.
Yeah.
They were in a marathon, so I was able to just sit down and watch
Yeah.
all of them.
Yeah. AMC a lot of times will run
Yeah.
Rocky all the way to 5.
one of the reasons I have such a fond memory of the first Superman movie, my grandma, Longshore, she carried me to see it at the theater. I was spending the weekend with her. she's like, "What do you want to do?" My kid, Superman has just come out. I want to go see Superman. So she calls her friend. She didn't drive. She called her friend to get a ride. And she drove us to the theater, and me, my grandma, and her friend watched Superman. So every time I think about the first Superman, I think about grandma.
Okay, so you're a comic geek enough to have liked the movie, period. Plus, it's got that nice kind of family.
Yeah.
That's kind of sweet. So, now to go to somebody that I know is not going to be sweet. What'd you say yours is?
Superman 2. Well, it was either that or Batman, but I thought about it, and Superman 2, when I saw the... Yeah, I know you haven't seen that one.
I'm going to continue this conversation.
I know you haven't seen that one. But I went to go see the re-release of Star Wars in the theater, and they had a Superman 2 trailer on it. And that was all I really... The one thing, like I said, I didn't like the first one. The only thing about the first one that I did like, that I was upset about, was, there's 3 villains from Krypton. Why in the hell ain't he fighting them? And when I saw the trailer, it's the villains from Krypton. I gotta go see this movie. And hell, I went out and raked leaves and washed cars and all kinds of shit to get enough money to go see Superman 2. I went through all that crap, and then Dad just took me.
Well, yeah, then you had cash, though. Yeah,
Let you build.
Yeah, he didn't let me keep the money, but yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to see that movie. Because I didn't think I was going to get to see it. Hell, I can remember I had Superman 2 PJs that I was wearing and stuff, because when it was a period there where it looked like I wasn't going to get a chance to see it, and it was bedtime, and Mom went out and went and got me my PJs, and it was the Superman ones, and I'm crying and shit. Because I'm like, how could you?
You have poured salt upon the wound of my soul.
I don't know if that's when they realized, I think his kid really wants to see this damn movie. Never mind, he's doing all kind of yard work and crap for the neighbors and shit. But yeah, that's what... Because that was, when I started thinking about this, I was like, well, the Michael Keaton 89 Batman, I spent a weekend watching that. I watched it every day. Dad gave me a 20. It was like, I know you're going to see this damn movie more than once because it's Batman. Here. I went to the Thursday night premiere, went Friday first day, I went Saturday, because as we told our friends about it, everybody wanted to see it, and then like Sunday I went with Dad. That one was close. But I slaved for Superman 2. And yeah, you're right. It had some of the greatest lines in it. I still tell people to kneel before Todd because it rhymes. And I like the brilliance of that. Hey, they just killed Superman. Let's get him.
Whoa. He got his tire iron first.
That's what I'm saying.
No, one dude got an umbrella.
Well, the trick is they got
Have you seen the Kingsman? Umbrellas can be deadly. And it's a DC universe where
because you have Penguin.
Umbrellas can be deadly.
The trick is, none of that makes good sense. They just killed Superman. Let me go look at the contents of my trunk. And see what the hell I can find.
Well, see, Superman's wore them out. They've gotten tired. They're weak now.
No.
Clearly, this tire iron will equalize this fight.
Hell, that would be stupid with like modern day Man of Steel Superman. Hell, that was like Silver Age Superman where the motherfuckers could fly around the planet and reverse time. Your tire iron ain't gonna get it.
Not unless it's made of kryptonite.
And even then, it probably ain't gonna get it. But yeah, that's my favorite. I gotta go with Superman 2. Still got calluses. I would go thanks, Dad, but he was the one that took me, so thanks.
Legitimate, thank you.
Yeah, legitimately thank you.
Alright, Tyler.
See, I get to jump way ahead in time. Because, both my feet are not in the grave. Scott Pilgrim versus the World. It was great. Everything about it was great. It was directed, great. It had comedy, that was great. It had 4 men jump out of a twin bed, it was great. It's my favorite scene of hey, what? Next one comes up. What? Next one comes up. How are there 5 people in this twin bed?
camera angles.
And everything about that movie was just so great. He opens the door. Is Scott in? You see him in the back in the back. He jumps out the window. Oh, he just left. Sorry. Everything about that just comedically hit. And I liked how they squeezed, the 5 comic books into one movie and changed some things to make it make more sense and fit. The only thing I missed from that was, at the very end, the fact the main villain was only obsessed with Ramona. Because in the comic, he had 7 or 8 other women in cryotubes.
Nice.
And they got out and I was kidnapped by some crazy a-hole in 2004. Yeah, I'm alive, Mom. They were all calling their families in the background after he freed them.
Very nice. And I did really like
I enjoyed that one too. Yeah. I liked the
I had no idea who Scott Pilgrim was when I watched the movie, but everybody was making such a big deal. Okay, well, I'll watch it. Okay, that was funny.
Unfortunately, we have to disqualify it because it was based off a manga, not a comic book.
No, it's based on the comic book. Dude's in Canada.
Yeah, I know.
Manga's Japanese.
It was a Western. I have heard it classified as a Western manga quite a few times. But I'm splitting hairs.
That's just the comic.
he can slapping
The highlights.
The highlight out of her hair.
Oh, that was the other funnest thing they cut out was the extension of the vegan fight. They fight in a supermarket that's cursed. You start to get paranoid inside of it and going, I'm gonna need that umbrella, or I swear it's gonna rain during this fight. I'm gonna need that umbrella, and they come out dressed fucking ridiculous. Like, how much money do we just spend in there? I don't want to talk about it. You want to go fight some other time? I want to go fight some other time. Because they come out wearing ridiculous big sunglasses, big floppy hats, rubber duck, 16 rubber ducks and shit like that.
That sounds hilarious. Hell, the vegan police were bad enough. You lost your powers. What? Just had eggs. You mean gelato's not vegan?
Chicken parmesan. Chicken parmesan's not vegan?
Because they were vegan, they were just better than you.
Alright, so for me, I think I'm going to have to go with V for Vendetta. I forget exactly when it came out. It was kind of in the early-ish days of this current comic book wave, which has been going on for quite some time now.
Yeah, it's been going for a while.
Probably, late 90s, early 2000s?
A bit early 2000s.
It was early 2000s.
Blade was what,
Blade was 98.
98.
Okay.
And I think V for Vendetta was after Spider-Man?
Yeah, after the Raimi, it was
After the
Raimi stuff, yeah.
Now, I'm not overly familiar with the comic, so I can't talk about necessarily how close to the book it was or anything. But I thoroughly enjoyed that one. Was super impressed with
Hugo Weaving.
Yes, thank you. With Weaving's acting. I had seen him in the Lord of the Rings stuff by then. I'd seen him in The Matrix, of course, where I first became aware of him. I didn't really glom on to just how good an actor he was until he spent that entire movie in a mask. Which just caused me to have very little tolerance for all the other superhero movies where they take their mask off every 3 seconds.
And the thing about the V for Vendetta movie, about half the time you see V, it wasn't him because they changed actors halfway through the movie. You don't know which one. It's Weaving doing the voice the entire time, but yeah, some of the physicality is him, some of the physicality is somebody else. I forget who had that part first.
Okay.
But the trick is,
both of them could emote without any facial expressions.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And that was the trick he emotes and you never see his face.
Ever. Yeah. That was the thing I liked about the second Judge Dredd movie. You never saw him without the helmet. Where the Stallone version, let me take this helmet off first thing so you can see my face. I didn't have a problem with I am the law,
I did. Especially once Rob Schneider starts mocking him for doing it. Oh yeah, I know who you are, Mr. I am the law.
If he had left his helmet on, fine.
I did like how in the newer one,
Carl.
I'm blanking on my actor's name today. How he just warped into a conversation though. It's Dredd's tagline, but he just kind of warped into a conversation as opposed to just kind of dropping it, as a catchphrase.
Yeah. And the one time he takes the helmet off in movie,
He's in shadow.
in the shadows behind
So you
stuff,
see it.
and you can't see it.
Which tends to be how it is in the book.
That one was nice.
Even when you see him in flashback in the book, I think it's usually from behind. He'll have it like his army helmet or something on.
The only thing I like about the Stallone version, I like their the gun.
Yeah.
The way they could call different ammo. I thought that was neat. I don't think that's something that actually existed in the comic. I don't think, because I know early.
That I don't know. I mean, they were sci-fi. I know that.
I only ever saw Judge Dredd when he crossed over with Batman. Because he crossed over with Batman a couple of times.
Yeah.
But yeah, V for Vendetta was a damn good movie.
Yeah, just kind of liked it. Just kind of all the way through. It had some mystery to it. Something that didn't necessarily get explained, like why he fixated on Natalie Portman's character as much as he did.
Evie.
Though I had a pet theory that she may have been his father, or that he may have been her father.
She may have been his father.
It's the future. You don't know how
How
good,
the hell
you don't
did
know how
that
good
work?
reassignment surgeries are. But then at the end, when she's talking about, he could have been her father. He could have been, he could have been anybody because he didn't really know. I don't know. I just thought it was really well done. I know the writer of the books didn't care for it
Nope. He didn't like any of his stuff.
because I don't think he actually ever watched it.
He didn't like any of his stuff that they do.
He does not like them. He doesn't like them doing anything with what he's written.
Right.
He's written it for that particular format and doesn't think it needs to be changed.
Alan Moore. Yeah. He didn't rock what he did.
Yeah,
In fact, he doesn't like the genre. He came out, what was it, last month? Basically going, yeah, it's a bunch of white supremacist crap.
I don't know that V for Vendetta necessarily fits into.
He was talking about
superhero.
superheroes and comic books. Yeah, he doesn't like, that's kind of his thing. Anytime you hear somebody go, well, my favorite character in Watchmen was so-and-so, then you missed the point of Watchmen. They all suck. Every damn one of them sucks. It was his big FU to the whole genre of superheroes.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, it is. None of them were good people.
I remember talking to my dad one time, and he has not read the book, but just watching the movie. I think he said his favorite character was probably Rorschach. Not that he wasn't crazy, not that he agreed with what Rorschach was doing, but Rorschach, out of all of them, at least seemed to have some principles that he stuck to. Even when it was obvious, this is going to get me killed. I don't know, just saying it's his favorite. Not.
Like I said,
He was quick to say there wasn't any real hero.
Yeah, you have a lot of people go, I like Rorschach. Trick is,
Rorschach was a neat character.
he was a neat character.
There's a lot of the characters in there that I think
He
were
was
neat.
not shit as a person.
Yeah.
No. Well, he was almost like a Batman villain. You could see what had made him crack.
Yeah.
And at least when he cracked, he was trying to help people. Trying. I'll take that over the Joker.
Yeah, that's, like I said, he was.
It's a low bar to aim for. Are you better than the Joker? Yeah. Okay.
Because that was, like I said, that was kind of the trick. Because I read it before I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was one of those things that Daryl was like, "What? You ever read Watchmen? How dare you call yourself a comic fan? Never read this? Here's my copy. Read it." So I sat there and read it. And was like, and really by the end of it, had about the reaction that I had to the Ultimate Universe in comics. Ugh, these people all scum. I really don't give a damn what happens to anybody. Ugh.
I thought it was a neat story.
It's a neat story. The first time I saw the movie, I was like, ugh. Once I saw like the extended one, because if you got a day to kill and you watch that extended one where they actually add in the Curse of the Black Freighter thing, it's neat. I still want the squid. I'm glad that HBO gave you the squid, because when you go, well, we can't have a giant squid in this movie. It don't make no damn sense.
But a naked blue man that can do anything, that's fine.
Yeah. But you can't give me the squid, but I can spend the next hour looking at Dr. Manhattan's dick. Thanks.
My only other problem with that movie was they did not show you how Manhattan had affected society.
Yeah.
Because in the book, it was, the 70s or early 80s, and you had electric cars everywhere. You had the big, kind of oversized fire hydrant-looking things that were the recharge stations that were everywhere.
Yeah. They do a good job with that in the HBO version, showing you the effect he had, especially in Vietnam. But in the movie, one of the things I liked, I didn't catch the first time, because I saw the movie, then I remembered, oh yeah, I've got the copy of the thing, and so I went back and reread it, and it's like, oh yeah, the comedian, everybody's like, oh, so down on him, but he realized, I'm not a nice guy, I'm not doing nice things. He was in on the joke, and it's
that was the joke.
And when you realize that, it's like, oh, you were sick.
It's like he was a self-aware character leading in what the story was actually about.
Yeah. He never broke the fourth wall, but
he was the only one that had enough self-realization to realize that they wasn't right.
Yeah.
Everybody else still had, Rorschach, all of them still had the self-delusion.
They were still the hero in their own story.
Right. Where the comedian was like, yeah, it's all a big joke. We ain't shit.
The comedian's like, they ain't nothing. A hero ain't nothing but a sandwich.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I look at my whole life. I'm a fucking rapist. Pretty sure that's my kid. And then even after I tried to rape her, she came back and fucked me. That's just damn weird.
Yeah. And it's in the movie you see Rorschach is the second one that realizes, oh, we ain't shit. Well, I may not be.
Rorschach never realizes that he ain't shit. Rorschach thinks he's right. He thinks he's right.
Yeah,
he dies thinking he's right.
Yeah.
Rorschach goes through the entire comic going, I am the shit.
Yeah, I'm right.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers all fucked up, but I'm right.
Yeah, he was super self-righteous.
I'm going to fake
it. And that was the thing I didn't like about it. He was self-righteous to the point of,
I'm going to lie my way through the psychoanalyst test because I know all the answers. Fuck you, trying to analyze me. I know me. I'm better than you.
He wound up driving his therapist crazy, though, so in that, at least in that one, he was true. It was true. I do know me better than you do.
Yeah. Because that was the whole thing with Doomsday Clock. You find out, he drove his therapist.
Well, you knew that, basically.
Well, you knew that in Watchmen.
Not that he had gone crazy, but it had a serious effect on the guy. Yeah. The guy couldn't see wrongdoings going on now without trying to get involved. Not in a beach. He was going about it in a sane manner, though. But he couldn't just watch the crap go down anymore. Which is what he's doing when the squid appears, in the comic. It was a science squid.
It was a science squid.
A science squid. Well, we got off on that movie for a while without it actually being any of our favorites. So I guess we agree that it was an honorable mention, at least.
Well, yeah.
What else would y'all throw out as something that needs an honorable mention at least?
Well, we touched on the 1989 Batman film. That was the first time that I can think of that Batman hit the big screen.
Yeah, in my life. Yeah.
And
well, let's see. Did Batman '66? They did actually release it theatrically at some point.
Yeah.
And you had the Batman movie serial that used to.
Oh yeah. You go back to the '40s.
Yeah.
But in my lifetime, that was the first time that they did. But I can remember Jennifer and I were dating. We went and saw it at the theater, and then when it was going to come out on VHS, I was all excited because I was going to get it and watch it again. And I had my wisdom teeth taken out, and oh god, I was at home just like. And Jennifer and her grandmother were out shopping, and she saw a copy of the movie. So she bought it for me and something else, and they come over and she gave it to me, and they put it in, and we're sitting there watching, and I fell asleep because of the pain medicine.
Oh hell, that movie when it dropped, hell, what was that? The Naked Gun. We gone to see The Naked Gun 2.5. Yeah, and that was oh hell, no, it was the first Naked Gun that Batman '89 was on. Yeah. We gone to see The Naked Gun because I was a fan of the Police Squad TV show. And, it starts off with the back of the Batmobile and the thing. And I was smart-assing because I didn't know, it was pre-internet, I didn't know it was a Batman movie coming out even.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there with my best friend. I'm like, somebody thinks they got the Batmobile. oh, holy shit! That's the Batmobile!
And to this day, the design they use for their Batmobile is heavily influences pretty much every version you've seen in the comics since then.
Yeah, yep. But yeah, it was like, holy shit! That is the Batmobile. I come back to that. They got a Batman movie coming out. There's a Batman movie coming out. Jack Nicholson playing the Joker. He's perfect because he's crazy in every damn thing I've ever seen him in.
Yep.
Yeah, when they cast Keaton as Batman, I was like,
Yeah.
what?
Beetlejuice is Batman?
Well, see, I was seeing Mr. Mom,
Yeah.
and I'm sitting there going, I mean, I know he's a good actor,
The
but
dude from Night Shift. Remember the movie with him and
Yeah.
Winkler where they were running a whorehouse out of a funeral parlor?
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm saying he's not, he's not big enough. He was like Christopher Reeves. He looked like how they drew him, but not with less muscles for Superman. But Keaton didn't look nothing like they draw any of the Bruce Waynes, and I'm like, and Batman's, and then they put him in that rubberized suit, which gave him the content.
You know what was screwed up? Yeah, I'm going to make an admission. I've been a Batman fan, literally. The first thing I ever remember reading in life, I was 3 years old reading a Batman comic book on my parents' bed. I have been a Batman fan my entire life. I never knew Batman knew martial arts until I watched the movie. And that was a big thing for me. He ain't no martial arts in the TV show, he just punched motherfuckers.
Yeah. And
So to see him doing martial arts, I'm sitting there, holy shit, Batman knows Kung Fu. Did you motherfuckers know Batman knew Kung Fu? Oh, that is just so damn cool. That makes him so much cooler. Wow, that's just neat as shit.
Let's see, I knew he knew martial arts because in one of the books that one of the comics I had, he's talking with, I can't remember if it was Nightwing or the second Robin, and the two, like he goes off to do something, and the two of them are standing there talking with each other, and it's like, oh yeah, he'll train you in this, that, and I'm like, oh snap, because that's when they put him in the black suit for a while, and you're sitting there going, okay, I knew he, was a good fighter, and I knew he, knew all this crazy stuff, but I didn't realize how, because they had a whole list on the computer screen behind of all the martial arts that he'll train you in. I'm like, how can one person know all?
Yeah. Batmania was
They
fun.
share a lot of moves.
Batmania was fun though. Shit. Hell, I can remember Dad taking me to J.C. Penney's. I know you want these. And hell, first one I got was that damn Joker shirt with the gun and the card.
I've still got
I wore that damn. I had it, but it wasn't wearable because I used to wear that son of a bitch out.
Oh, I retired my Batman shirt and that Joker shirt you're talking about. I got them still hanging in there in my closet.
Yeah.
Very back of the closet, I got like several different.
I had the Joker face. I had the Batman face. I had one with Batman with the skyline and the bat signal in the corner.
With all the gang members knocked out. Okay, the Batman I got is
The one I had, he had part of his cape like covering part of his chest, like he was like in his pimp move with the bat signal back behind him.
the Batman. What I've got is he's standing there in an alley and he got all the gang members that he's knocked the hell out, and I think it's a woman he's rescued running off, but the bat signal's on in the background.
Yeah, Batmania was fun. I tried. MTV had that thing, Steal the Batmobile, where you get, I think it was $50,000 and you could win one of the Batmobile. Man, I burning up my damn phone trying to
You
get
and
that
me
son of
both.
a bitch. I'm gonna drive this to school, by God.
The person that won that let it go to pot, and then they ended up selling it, and it traded hands. And the last I heard about it, the cosplayer Yaya Han, I don't know if it's the guy she's married to now or engaged to, but he had bought it, and when him and a couple of his buddies were restoring it, so it would be drivable and the guns would come up and everything. But when I saw it, like, oh yeah, in there.
Yep, Steal the Batmobile.
I think I made it with the contest. I don't think I actually put anything in for it.
I was on that.
But I was a wee child then.
Yeah, I was on that damn phone, burning up that damn phone, trying to get through to that shit.
Well, I guess that about does it for this subject. We've covered our favorites and a couple of honorable mentions.
Yeah, nobody mentioned Howard the Duck. The hell with all of it.
You just mentioned Howard the Duck.
Yes, Dan, that's good.
I'm going to pretend I've seen that film.
I've seen it once as a child, and I remember enjoying it as a kid, and there are lines from it that I still remember. I liked Howard the Duck.
I liked Howard the Duck.
Yeah. I couldn't list it as my favorite, though.
You know, I like the scene in the diner. And, you know, I like Jeffrey Jones. His character was funny. The dark overload in the universe.
So anyway, that's going to wrap us up for today.
I was too young to know what the hell bestiality was. You know having sex with a duck's not normal, right? No. Girl in skimpy underwear.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, me as an adult, because it comes on like the cheap stars kind of channel that you get for free with cable. Yeah, it comes on there. I watched it like while I was laid up with my foot. Oh, it's Howard the Duck. I ain't seen this in years. The hell was I watching? Yeah. She has a love scene with the duck.
Yep.
Where before it was just, skimpy underwear. I'm cool. Now I'm sitting there as an adult. Who the hell is this movie made for? Some sick ass shit.
It's made for furries. If
Are you a furry if you're into feathers? Because he ain't got fur.
think it fits
Feathery. It's a subgenre.
of the greater furry community.
Yes.
The fact that you know that scares the hell
He
out
is
of
the
me.
big. He is the anime manga guy, so it all kind of falls under. He's kind of our Japan guy.
So
Would you
Godzilla's
like?
a judgment.
Would you
Nope.
like?
Nope. Nothing but the Price is Right dance. That's all you can do from now.
No, Godzilla would fit in Scalies.
All right, we're gonna wrap this
Wrap it up.
I don't know if any further down this rabbit hole. I've been your host for the day, the experience of some called Jason, and again with me has been.
Todd Father.
CDO 113.
The token of uncomfortable information, Tarky.
No.
We're keeping
No.
an eye on you.
Go watch Superman. You need some wholesome. Make him eat milk.
And Batman.
Make him drink milk and eat cookies. or
Joke's
something.
on you. My Superman snaps necks.
That's true.
Yeah, that's right.